Hey, what's going on, everybody? Craig here from Video Juice. We are back with episode 4 of Supernatural Season 14. Last time on Supernatural, we had the triumphant return of Dean. He is now Michael free, apparently, and we got the, not really a conclusion, but a semi-conclusion or continuation of the Wayward Sisters story that was set up last season for the spin-off that got inevitably cancelled. Not inevitably, but it got cancelled. So we got an update on, like, alternate universe Kaya. She had some sort of spear that can damage Michael. She helped the boys, but she didn't stick around. I have a feeling she might come back later. We got a return from Jodie, obviously, because it was the Wayward Sisters storyline stuff. We didn't get any Claire or any of the rest of them. It was just Jodie and Kaya's doppelganger. We got a great bonding moment, a great bonding episode, I should say, for Jack and Cass. And Jack kind of found his, I wouldn't say found his place, but he saved someone without his powers. He saved someone just using his mind and just using what he knows or what he learned from the boys. So it's kind of a way of him realizing that he doesn't need powers to contribute to the team and he doesn't need powers to save people. You know, I feel like that's going to be a recurring theme throughout the season. If this Jack depowered thing is going to go on for a bit longer, which I assume it is, because otherwise he'd be too powered. I assume there's going to be a running thing of him learning to live without his powers, you know. Obviously, we found out, I don't know if it was last episode or episode 4, I think it was last episode, that something is wrong with Jack. He has been coughing blood, a lot of blood. He had a fucking bin full of bloody tissues. My theory was that maybe his body can't, because he's a Nephilim, maybe his human side is breaking down because the Nephilim side doesn't have the grace anymore or something like that. Or I was saying it could just be the fact that he is still technically pretty much a newborn baby. You know, he's still only a few months old as far as I know. Maybe his immune system is not up to scratch because he's had grace and that's been protecting him against stuff. There were my two top theories. I think that's everything then. And on that note, let's check out the new episode. All Saints Day. Shocker TV. Sounds like my kind of channel. Oh. Is the thing going to come to life, the mannequin? That thing right there looks like it's going to come to life.
How did you...
That was an interesting opening. Oh. He got rid of the beard.
Yes, I shaved. I mean, it's so smooth. It's like a dolphin's belly.
Aw. R.I.P. Sam's beard.
I want to check up on you. Well, yeah, Dean, our life is a scary movie. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope that thing comes alive and starts chasing Dean.
And I'll get one of the other guys. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Dean is in.
The panther is mine.
Oh man, this is going to be fucking good. Such a great setup for an episode.
That's you over there.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have 0 in common.
Oh man, that thing is coming to life.
Hatchet man. No way.
Benjamin's a classic.
Yeah. Nothing in common.
Oh man, his face.
Maybe online, he trolls everything.
Okay. Where can we find Stuart now?
Fucking
He's at
trolls.
his mom's house.
Of course he is.
Fortnite.
Of course. Of course.
Meet in real life. Why do you know what that means? Stuart, we
Why do you know what that means?
With the toy?
Crispy Crunch Cubes.
You what? The whole thing.
What the fuck? That was fucking hilarious. Oh. Oh! That is a chainsaw floating through the air. Oh, his nunchucks are gone.
Nice, Sam.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Is it tied to something? The spirit has to be tied to something then, right? If it's not there.
Time to slice and dice.
God.
On All Saints Day, Hatchet Man takes his revenge.
Fucking
know your ASD.
dorks.
Growing up, it was always nice to check out once in a while.
Nowhere. He was cremated.
Oh.
Oh, right. Sure.
So is he after him because he stole a toy?
What's that?
Nothing. It's a.
Right.
You should leave now.
What? No.
Okay, listen to me. This is weird, but I think you're in danger.
Oh, I fucking knew it. Oh, shit. Sammy got knocked the fuck out. Oh, did she get taken or killed? Flash, Ragman, Green Lantern, Justice League.
And then he bolted.
It's locked. Where are the keys?
Hatchet Man or whatever took them.
You sure?
I was pretty busy screaming, but yeah, I'm sure.
Is this expensive?
What? No, don't. Yes, shatterproof glass.
Top 5 even.
Oh, and then the jock guy's face when Hatchman shoves it into the engine fan of that truck, and it's just like.
So he possessed the David Yeager figure at the shop. And I think he's coming for Stewart's.
Wait. Are you telling me that Hatchman?
Oh, and they're in a hospital.
Is coming here?
I mean, not literally, but.
Hatchet Man is coming here.
He's excited. Oh god. It's turning into it. Oh, you idiot. Did he break the salt line? Ah, that was good. They're really gonna play it up here. The old tropes.
He's our friend. So if you want to do this, you have to go through me.
Don't do it.
Crap.
Time to exit.
Hey, see that? You see that? It's my favorite part.
It's his favorite part when he does this. The fuck?
Girl, run. You gotta run, girl. Come on, man. No. My grandma run faster than you.
Run from Hatchet Man.
Scooby-Doo. Haha, nice.
He's here.
Where?
Oh,
Time to slice and dice.
nice. That was very well done. What is this?
One night when a practical joke turned deadly.
How's that a practical joke? He just kicked the fucking thing out from under the car.
1, you let this go and you walk into the light. Or 2, I send you there.
Oh.
Time to slice and dice.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
Jensen Ackles has experience with this in horror movies. What was it called? My Bloody Romance? My Bloody Valentine? My Bloody Valentine. Oh, Bedpan City.
Problem is, so how's he moving around?
The keychain.
What?
It was Jordan's, and then
Oh.
the night he got brought the shop keys home, and then his mom brought them back after. I mean, does that make
They showed it. They showed him on his fucking
It does. Come on.
and his thing. I didn't even think of that. Oh, come on, Dean. Hatchet that bitch. Is the kid gonna come true? Or Sammy? No, it's the kid. Hi.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get his head chopped off. R.I.P. in peace, motherfucker. Boom. Oh, that was cool. That was very cool.
You got me out here because you needed to get me out of my funk and give me a win, and you did. So, thanks.
Yeah.
Gotta admit, it didn't go exactly like I thought it would.
Hey man, I just went toe to toe with David friggin' Yeager. That was awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
Don't ruin this for me.
I don't blame you. No one blames you. You gotta try and stop blaming yourself.
Save the fucking world, yo.
It's my turn. I've been down,
No.
Oh.
hurled. Everywhere. Lunch, dinner, it all came up. On Andrea, mostly.
Oh.
People ran and screamed, and it was so bad.
That's great.
Yeah, that'll do it, alright.
Hiding out of the woods until you find the key.
Shaggy and Scooby.
Why would we?
Turner and Hooch.
Shaggy and Scooby.
Come on now.
I'm all over that.
Thelma and Louise.
But Thelma.
We'll just put it in drive and go.
Oh man, I'm gonna be very disappointed if next year we don't get a Halloween episode with them dressed as Scooby and Shaggy. I absolutely loved that episode. It was all filler, but I loved it. I loved the whole B horror movie vibe. I loved they played up all the tropes. I loved everything. Everything about it I loved. It was so good. The name of the comic book shop was cool. Smash Pow Comics. I liked that. Obviously, it was all DC stuff in the store. Makes sense. I mean, the CW obviously have a lot of licensing done with DC because of all the DC shows they do with Arrow and Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, all that stuff. I liked seeing trying to spot stuff in the background, like with all the comics, and we had the Red Hood outfit in the back. That was very cool. I liked it. The second I saw the statue of Hatchet Man, I was like, he is coming into this. He is coming into this. I didn't expect him to set it up so perfectly with and he foreshadowed it as well with talking about how it's crazy how the hospital is always empty in it. And Jensen's like, I've been in hospitals at night, and they're in the hospital, and then he comes to the hospital and it's literally the exact same. Doing the side by side with the security guards and the security monitor, or the security guards watching the TV and then having the monitors next to it and going between the two of what's actually happening and what's in the movie, and it's mirroring each other. It was very cool. It was good. It was very well done. It was very well done. The CG on Panthro was very, very good. Like, it's standout good for Supernatural. I just said I'd mention that because it took me by surprise. I was like, Jesus, that looks really fucking good. I really, really liked this episode. I love that we got the Scooby-Doo lunchbox with Sam blowing up the thing. I really, really hope that we get... like I talked about it at the end about doing something for Halloween next year. I hope we get that for season 15. I want them to dress up as someone. I would like Shaggy and Scooby. That'd be fun. But I want them to do something for season 15 for the Halloween episode. Just I feel like they will, you know. But I said I'd say that. It was a nice little tease. And Dean also likes Zelda. That was a nice little bit of insight into him. I loved Dean. This episode was just great. It was a great Dean episode, and we needed it after everything that happened with Michael. And last episode, just him getting back into the role of hunting and everything. And just I loved how he geeked out about everything in this episode. You know, he geeked out about all the horror stuff, and I loved the scene with him and the guy, I can't remember his name, the guy from the comic book shop, the guy's best friend. and they were both reciting lines from the movies. That was really good. I loved it. I loved all of that. I like seeing Dean happy, you know. And this was a great Dean happy episode. The effect on the ghost leaving the body was cool as well. Because usually they just burn. Usually we just see the ghost and they're burning, or even if they're possessed, usually the thing, whatever they burn. But the fact that he was possessing the doll, and you could see the ghost or the spirit leave the doll as it was burning, and it just left and burnt and rose. That was fucking cool. I don't think we've seen that specific effect on Supernatural before when it's actually leaving. I thought I'd mention that. It was cool. Yeah. No Cass, no Jack, no Mary, no Bobby. Cass and Jack Cass was showing Jack the ropes, they said, so they're obviously off bonding, doing something together. I'm disappointed we didn't get more of Jack. His condition seems a bit immediate, but the fact that he hasn't told anyone, I suppose it makes sense, you know. They're going to wait until it's revealed before they properly delve into that, I would assume. Mary and Bobby, we don't really have a storyline for them yet. They're just kind of helping out whenever they want. So I suppose we didn't need to get an update on them. I hope Dean starts to integrate with this network of hunters they have now. You know, obviously this episode was addressing that. So I hope now that this is over, he'll start integrating with them and start getting to know them, because he even said at this episode he doesn't know anybody there, you know, and especially everything that happened, it makes sense that he would hide himself away, you know. And last but not least, Sam's beard. Excuse me. And last but not least, Sam's beard. R.I.P. in peace. We got 3 episodes of it. It was good while it lasted. Gone but not forgotten. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a filler episode, but I absolutely loved it. I thought it was one of the best filler episodes I've seen in a long time. Season 13 didn't have many, you know. A lot of the episodes in that season worked towards an overall goal because there were so many different storylines scattered. So it's been a while since we've had a full-on filler episodes. Minus last week's. Last week's was kind of filler as well. But this episode, I thought, hit everything. It nailed everything it wanted to nail. I feel like it's the use of the old horror tropes and the mirror storyline going on with stuff going on, and even the way it was presented with the advert for the actual horror movie in the middle. You know, it felt very old school B horror. There was a great B horror vibe going around, so I liked that. I thought they pulled it off very well. So thank you very much for watching. We will be back next week with some more Supernatural. We'll also have, there's 1 episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. left. That'll be on the channel during the week as well if you want to check that out. When Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is done, I'm going to be doing 2 Supernaturals a week to get caught up for the new season, and then I'm going to do the new season live and try and do a Q&A and all that kind of shite. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Hit that like button. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. We have some social media links. You can check them out as well, and we will see you next time. Later.
So I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away upon a tumbling wave.